series and leading into postseason.
Taylor Shoemaker, Jocelyn Erickson, and Kendall Grover leading things off here in the cleanup spot tonight to be Townsend Thomas. 2 for 4 last night with a home run and a single. And the first pitch is a strike. And a single. Shoemaker stands it in. Here's a ground ball to third. To first, and a quick out here for Addison Fisher, getting things started for Georgia.
Addison Fisher using that drop ball that we know and love from her. She's got a little zip. Get deep in the count and do some damage.
3-0 gets in there for a strike, 3-1. Phoenix, Arizona, the 3-1 misses. It's a 1-out walk for Jocelyn Erickson. Defensively for Georgia, the SEC, big one for everybody across the conference. Swung on and missed for strike 3, 2 down here in the first. And Fisher. Tatum Stolting is calling our balls and strikes this evening, shifting over from first base last night. Scott Mayer goes to third, and Alex Leap is at first. That one over the glove of Lindemuth. It'll roll into left. Gators with first and second with 2 outs now in the first.
As we're playing it today.
A good stop. The underhand won't get it there in time. They'll be loaded with 2 out here in the first. A good stop there by Kirsten Roos just to keep it in the infield, but real tough to try to underhand the first.
Yeah, it was definitely big for her to keep that in the
Addison Fisher's going to have to make a big pitch here.
Yeah, she's not getting that low ball called a strike, so she definitely has to be a little bit more creative.
And she will walk in the first run of the game on 4 straight. It is 1-0 Florida here in the first. Last night. 0 for 2, excuse me, she got pinch hit for in the 6th. There's a slow ground ball. And no play, as that one a very slow roller off the end of the bat with the runner crossing second to third there in Cahalan. Digby. Abby Camille waits on deck here with 2 down. There's a high bouncer, ground ball, underhand to second. That'll get the out. But Florida able to play 2 here in the first. 2-0 game. Sliding down to 2. Sarah Gordon will bat third this evening. And Roos 2 for 3 last night in the series opener. A 1-1 the count to Roos, senior from Wolconville, Indiana. And this one back up the middle for a base hit. That one will find the wall and die off the padding. The throw to second, not in time. Roos thought about going to third. She'll stay at second. And Georgia, leadoff hitter aboard with a long to Goodwin. Roos standing at second base. Sarah Gordon waits on deck. That one into the glove. And a good play at first base and a nice stop at short. 3 night with a pair of strikeouts. Well hit, this one over the head of the left fielder Thomas. That's going to score 1. And stopping at second base is Gordon, and Georgia answers back here in the first, 2-1.
We spoke about Georgia tonight needing those home runs to win the game tonight, and that's exactly what we saw. Roos did her job to get on base. Gordon's
a really good crowd has made its way into Jack Turner Stadium. A lot of Florida fans representing as well. 3-2 is high. Ellison will walk to first. All tomorrow to be avoiding getting swept at home. Here's a ground ball. That one's going to get through. Getting waved around is Gordon. Throw is offline. She'll score. Ellison goes to third, and Gabby Vickus delivers at first base on a fielder's choice.
I think Georgia absolutely wants to be aggressive in that moment and try to get that.
Particular for both of these teams in terms of SEC tournament. If you're Florida, you're wanting to be a top 8 for sure. If you're Georgia, you're trying to be a top 16 to host a regional, as this one is lifted to right field. McClellan will see it in. Georgia answers back in the bottom half with 2 of its own. 2-2. Gators here in the second as Gabby Comia. Single and scored last night in the 7th inning. And Comia down on strikes. Florida has only lost 1 SEC series all season. After Shoemaker behind 0-2 there, a strike here, 3-1. Go outside. Now they'll be first and second with 1 away. Friends. Here's a ground ball. That one pops out of the glove of Emily Digby. It's going to be a tough play with the way she was sliding away from first base and the runner going to third, but now they'll be loaded. That one up the middle and through for a base hit. That's going to score 1. That will score 2 as the run cut off. And Florida will double up the lead here after being tied at 2. Townsend Thomas.
Doing her job. Able to move runners around. She takes a pitch. A little bit elevated in the zone. Doesn't hit it.
Full count. To left, and that one will find the glove of Goodwin. And Cahalan will fly out for the second out of the inning, and this will bring Ava Brown to the plate.
She kept the offense at bay.
Same for Rolling, 7 innings, 8 hits. The runs were earned. This one back up the middle, that one through. That's going to score 1 run as that one gets away from Ray. Getting waved on around here is Thomas. She'll score as well. And 2 more off the bat of Ava Brown. It is 2 Florida.
You mentioned this game earlier that it feels kind of frantic a little bit, and you definitely feel that from Georgia's defense right now. They've got to settle down. They've got to take a breath and start to execute a little bit more on those little.
It's on the open, the ball that Ray kind of misjudged a little bit last night. As this one is lifted to left, coming on is Goodwin. She'll make the catch. Back-to-back innings.
Seeding for the NCAA tournament. So
defensive swing from Digby. That'll be taken by Walker at first base. And Digby is retired for the first out. 8-9. To try to shake that one off here as we get late in the regular season.
yeah, and I think in your last season of playing softball, you're reaching the end of the season. Maybe there's a little bit of her pressing on herself to make those plays and to get those hits.
Loops this one to short. Cahalan will see it in for the second out. And top of the order back up now for Georgia. To left. And just shy of the warning track. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Olivia Miller and the Gators.
Coming in handy tonight. The Florida Gators have come out hot, ready to swing the bat.
3-1 the count. Well hit. This one to center. That one is gone. A leadoff home run for Madison Walker. For Walker, that's her 8th of the season, and Florida extends the. this one to center. Ray charges in and will make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning here for Destin Howard and Georgia. Ground ball to second, and that one out of the glove of Roos. Kind of looked like it maybe hit the palm of her hand there in the glove. There's a ground ball. Roos fields it and over to first in time. Shoemaker had to do a little hop there as the ball came through the base path as she traveled to second. She's in scoring position now with 2 down. And here's Kendall.
Very similar spot that previous error was made at. She took a different approach to fielding that ball and making sure she got that fielded cleanly and got the out at first.
Graduate transfer for Georgia, obviously has played a ton of softball. So expect some adjustments there and make that mistake a second time as the 1-0 misses. 2-0 the count here to Grover. Strikeout and a single. And she will walk Grover on 4th straight.
And we're not necessarily seeing that tonight. We're seeing a lot of work around the zone.
3-1 the count. In the dirt, that one gets away. And they'll be loaded once again here. That one well hit to Roos to second for the out. And Florida will get one more run out of it here in the 3rd inning. As Maddox back up the middle. And Goodwin now 1 for 2 as a leadoff single from the 2-hitter. It's 2, 3, and 4 for Georgia here in the 3rd. So prime spot of the lineup.
You're down by 5 runs. You need a little production.
Designated player waits on deck. 2-2. Now a little bloop off the inside of the bat. Little bat handle single back up the middle. 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
I know that one did not feel good, but it certainly did the job.
3-2. This one is popped up. And Halen will come in from short to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. 2 up. RBI single back in the 1st inning. One comes in at the hands. 1-0 the count. And that one did come in on the hands. Georgia has left 2 runners here to this point in the game. Coming into the inning, they went down in order in the 2nd. There's a ground ball, 3rd, to home for 1, to first in time, and a massive double play for the game.
It feels like a super regional. It has that competitive environment. You have a big crowd here tonight. All the things that you would get in a super regional.
Up Lindemew at first base and a great recovery.
The sign of a true athlete. That's some resilience right there.
Squaring to bunt is McClellan, and she'll beat out the throw. Madison Walker, there's a little. Here on the day for Carolina, and the big story there, securing a top 4 double bye in the SEC tournament next week. Florida trying to do the same here tonight. And it's 7-8-9 for Georgia here in the 4th in Lindemew.
Spot right there in the lower quadrant of the zone. She's able to get just enough to get that strike called.
There's a ground ball. 1, 2, and they're going to say safe at first base, excuse me. Fielders full count here to Roos. And that one, a heck of a play by Cahalan as Short to have that one pop up, grab it out of the air, and over to first. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. It'll be 9-1 and 2 for Bulldogs have left 5. Just slow roller to third. Moving to her left is Lindemuth fielding and tossing. And that'll get the out at first base. 2 down here for Erickson.
Lindemuth came across Digby in that scenario.
Loser on the 3-2. It's a 2-out walk for Jocelyn Erickson, her 3rd walk of the day.
Then the seams are. I know that was the thing for me. I liked when the seams were risen.
She likes that one as it goes into the glove of Lindemuth. 7-2 our score. First one inside. James on the season for Brown. She's 5-0 with a .49 ERA. Two, 3, and 4 for Georgia here in the 5th. Jaden Goodwin. That one over the head of the second baseman. And sliding into second is Goodwin. And the speedy left fielder into scoring. That's a called strike 3 on Gordon. And Brown gets the strike.
You have to split your time, your practice time. You only have so many hours a week where you're allowed to practice by the NCAA.
A little hesitation there by Goodwin, having to watch where that one was going to go. Misplayed briefly by Shoemaker there in center. So Goodwin at third, Tyler Ellison at first. They're on the corners with 1 down.
And not risk that second out.
There's Gabby Novickus. This one lightly hit. That one out of the reach of the second baseman, Comia. The throw to third is off the mark. And beating to right center. That one is going to find the wall. Ellison will score. Novickus stops at third, and Emma Castori.
In this game, and she's able to take this ball, go inside out on it, and take it to that oppo G. And it looks like because of it, we might be getting a pitching change.
Georgia trailed by 5, has scored 2 here in the 5th inning, and it'll be a 3-2 walk. And the first batter that Caitlin Oxley will face, and they're going to be loaded with 1 down. Here's a 3-1. This one is popped up. Erickson will make the catch in foul territory. That's a big out for Florida, 2 down.
Yeah, and a hard catch to make as a catcher at that angle. I would have expected Walker to...
2 down for Natalie Ray. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to score 1. Getting waved on around is Castori. Throw is late, and Georgia now trails by.
Natalie Ray coming in clutch, doing her job, able to take that ball in the outer half and just get enough of it to send it up the middle. Scoring 2 runs in the process. They've just done a really good job of chipping away at the runs and and getting back in this ball game.
Late here in the 5th inning, Florida has used 3 pitchers. That one to right, getting the stop sign late. And holding at third base is Bailey Lindemuth. And Roos still 3-0. We're making a lot of noise now. We have a tie game in Athens. Allison Spartan unwants. There's a ground ball up the middle. Georgia will take the lead. 2 runs will score as a little misplay in center by Shoemaker. And Georgia down 5. This one to left into a little bit of trouble. Going back is Cahalan. She'll make the catch. And that'll get Florida out of the inning. Georgia played 7 to take a 9-7 lead.
Yeah, definitely is a momentum shift.
Well hit. This one to center. Ray will track it in for the first down of the inning. 3-0 the count. Sends it in. Ground ball to first. Bottom of the 6th. Florida. Ground ball. That one underneath the glove of Cahalan. Leadoff single for Gabby. Castori fouling that one back into the net.
Job by Thomas to get that ball in. We want a challenge right here. Grounded second and did not touch second again when she came in. So when she was tagged at first, took a second, but they called her out.
1-2 to right field, and the tying run will come to the plate with nobody out.
You have a rivalry game like this one.
Senior weekend, a lot of emotions. This thing is sent to left field. That ball is gone. We are tied in the 7th. Hit home run, Julia Desiderio. What a swing of the at-bat for her.
The Gators are that pitch. She's seen that low and inside pitch several times this at-bat and is able to adjust and take this one absolutely yard.
Home run number 1 of the season for her.
That's a memorable one.
And we will pause with a pitching change as Randy Rowling has emerged from the Georgia dugout. That she scored on in the 2nd inning, got on via error in the 3rd. This one lifted to left field. Goodwin watches it in. That'll be the first out of the inning. To left. Goodwin comes on and makes the catch. 2 down.
or been off the knob. Couldn't quite tell.
Be a big opportunity there. 1-2 again. Big opportunity is Rolling able to come back and get the strikeout. She is fired up. So after Florida wrap, ground ball. And a nice job there by Grover. That thing wanted to come in. Love able to squeeze enough to keep it in. And that's the first down of the inning. To left field and bobbled and dropped by Thomas.
They can shake it off and keep on going. Nothing happened.
That one to right field and dropped by the right fielder. The throw reached in the first place on an error. Charge to the left fielder, Thomas. That one back up the middle. That one through. Georgia will walk it off. Down 5 runs. 7 runs in the...
How about some fight from the Georgia Bulldogs tonight? Down early in this ball game after a tough loss last night against the Florida Gators. They were able to just show such resilience, kept on chipping away at the score, passing the bat, doing...
Ray reached on an error, then Roos with a double, and then Jaden Goodwin comes up. A hot shot back up the middle that neither the pitcher or Comia at second could make a play on. Again, reaching on an error, but the bobble in right field on Roos's double that let her go first to...
Bobble didn't happen. She would be at second. We would still be playing this ball game right now. So it just shows you that.
It is a 7-inning, 21-out game for a reason, because it is never over until it is over. Georgia